I researched last 15 years toppers and based on what worked for most, I made a simple preparation strategy for anyone to crack GATE. When Aptitude and Math, top two small subjects, alone gives us 28 marks, why 82.2% failed? This is Kunal. He failed 9 subjects in BTech, overall CGPA 6.3, failed in 10 interview placements, but within 1 year of preparation, he secured GATE All India Rank 44, IES AAR1, cracked 10 PSUs. And his words after his success is,
so my sincere advice to you is that you should work in the right direction. Not only hard work is required, but you also need to do smart work.
Unfortunately, in GATE exam, hard work doesn't give ranks. You can't skip hard work, but hard work with right strategy is the key for a good rank within a year. And this is what I try to share with you all in this video. Hi, I'm Rahuram, MTech alum of IIT Madras. Let's start with step 1, engineer consistency. During my IIT Madras day, I applied simple scientific principles that got me addicted to studying. Here I'm sharing 2 core principles that will help you achieve it. To help you understand it, let me share a true incident. This year, I got an opportunity to attend GATE 2026 Rankers event of GATEwala, where I met numerous 2026 rankers, including the rankers who cracked within a year, within 6 months, ranker in final year at Tier 3 college. I used this opportunity to gain the experience of toppers and educators. And there is a student named Gautam. Gautam is age 30 plus, working in a full-time job that was very demanding. So by evenings, when he returned home, he gets very exhausted. His motivation for GATE is, after 30 plus, sir wanted to level up his career by pursuing higher studies at IITs. But despite limited time and energy for his preparation every day, despite sir had other commitments, sir never gave up his consistency. He utilized every possible second that he gets in a day throughout an year for GATE preparation. That eventually got him GATE AR1 in XE stream. I believe, as Napoleon Hill,
a burning desire for the things or circumstances you want is the starting point of all applied faith. Be definite, believe, and act.
So principle 1, have a burning desire. Before moving to principle 2, a special thanks to GATEwala for the invitation. I got to know more about the industry and exam preparation strategy, and I witnessed their result. This appears to me a proof that high quality education delivered at affordable cost. Now everyone tells you to be consistent, but nobody actually tells you what will make you consistent. Principle 2, build your daily routine. Before sharing the science, let me share what not to do.
Rahuram, think like a machine. Keep all these emotions out of your life.
Okay.
Whether you are feeling dejected, whether you are sad, whether you are happy, whether you are angry.
This is Romit Sharma. Sir secured ESE AR1 in his first attempt without coaching. Sir shared his complete daily schedule, but here's the truth.
It is very important that you and all the aspirants should know this. Never blindly follow anyone's timetable. Different people have different capabilities.
The truth is, daily routine shouldn't be copied. Instead, it must be built based on science. And a daily routine made with right system will get you addicted to consistency. I recently tried a new scientific system to build my daily routine that maximizes my productivity and consistency. Moreover, it's simple. Sharing the complete system requires a video in itself, but I already shared with you in one of our earlier videos. Copy that system. Now, if we are preparing GATE, we must understand all about GATE exam, its syllabus, weightage, and exam pattern. Let me share all about it quickly. Firstly, the reality is harsh. Let me share a true incident to prove you that. This is Vandit Patel. One day after bachelor's, dropped 1 year for GATE preparation. He joined one of the reputed GATE coaching institutes as well. 1 year down the lane,
जब मेरा गेट 2021 में 842 रैंक आया था, द फर्स्ट थिंग आई डिड कि एनालाइज माई मिस्टेक. तो पहली मिस्टेक जो मेरे सामने आई दैट वाज कि 30% सिलेबस छूटा हुआ था मेरा. फिर मैंने अपने आप से पूछा कि अगर ये 30% सिलेबस खत्म हो गया होता देन व्हाट वुड बी माय रैंक. इमीडिएटली माय माइंड सेट द रैंक वुड नॉट हैव बीन 842 बट इट वुड हैव बीन आइदर 8 or 4
or AR2. He dropped for second year and he secured All India rank 2. Truth is, GATE syllabus is huge. We are expected to get prepared for all the engineering core subjects that we learned in 4 years of engineering. And each stream has 10 plus subjects, but there is no weightage allotted for each subject. Example, in 2023 mechanical paper, strength of materials with expected weightage of 8 marks had been asked for 15 marks. On the same year, theory of machines with expected weightage of 9 marks had been asked for 4 marks. Underline expected weightage. There is no official weightage, hence it's not safe to ignore any subjects. This is the syllabus and QR code to access syllabus for mechanical, EE, EC, CS, chemical, DA, civil. Finally, GATE happens once a year, 3 hours duration. If we mess up, then we need to be patient for 1 more year. But to minimize the risk, GATE recently introduced 2 paper concept, allowing candidates to write 2 papers. Positively, it reduces risk as it increases opportunities for higher studies, but PSUs will never consider it. Now, before moving to preparation strategy, it's a myth that you need need a coaching to crack GATE. Several AAR1s, even from Tier 3 colleges like Hitesh Popley, Asif Hassan, had secured GATE AAR1 without coaching with free resources. Because whatever the resources required for complete preparation, it's already available in internet. But the challenge is those resources aren't organized and students tend to study beyond the scope of GATE exam. So we need to invest additional effort. Here I'm sharing the official free resources and best free resources for preparation. 1. NPTEL GATE portal, where video lectures of GATE subjects taught by IIT professors is organized in it. 2. Coaching Institute's YouTube playlist. Whatever the subjects we want to learn, there will be high chances that a YouTube playlist from a coaching institute will be available. In YouTube, search subject name /GATE/stream/playlist. 3. Practice paper portal. There is a website called practicepaper.in where you can get PYQs with solutions, subject notes and mock test. But I recommend buying at least one good test series, ideally 2, as we will see in strategy it is important for us. Hey guys, a quick note, don't worry. Based on frequent requests, I started collecting complete best free resources required for GATE 2027 preparation. I kind of getting completed with it, will complete it soon, and I will present it in the next video, don't worry. So subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Now let's discuss the core preparation strategy. Step 2. Build strong foundation. I know I'll get hate for this truth, but this student secured GATE AR2 in CS by preparing just 1 month, that too in his final year of college.
तो 1 महीने प्रिपेयर करके ऑल इंडिया रैंक 2.
But not in a way that you think. This is Priyanshu Sharma. He had already secured All India rank 139 in his 3rd year. But what he did was still a thing, because after his first attempt, he didn't touch GATE preparation for 11 months. After that, he studied seriously for 1 month and got All India rank 2. And the reason is,
अगर आपके concepts clear होंगे ना, आपका 10 महीने का भी ब्रेक हो ना, 10 दिन में सारे notes complete कर लोगे.
But also the truth is, unlike our semester exam, without conceptual clarity and problem solving ability, we can't qualify GATE. So step 2, build solid foundation. The goal of foundation phase is to complete the syllabus by November with A. Conceptual clarity, B. Develop problem solving ability, C. Remember all syllabus. Here is how we can achieve step 2 scientifically in 2 steps. Foundation step 1, conceptual clarity. Initially, when we read a concept or attend a lecture, try to understand the underlying idea of the concept. This hard work will get the information vaguely registered in our brain like this. Some of us feel I get the concept, some feel I didn't got it, but in both cases that's not enough. There is a famous quote from Richard Feynman. The first principle is that you must not fool yourself, and you are the easiest person to fool. So when initial efforts are made, we need to solve problems. For us, the best resource is PYQs. Solve some PYQs till you are confident with the concept. Then the concept will get registered in our brain like this. Now, once you are confident, prepare short notes on your own. Underline on your own words. Short notes should contain one-liner of concept, formulae, important parts of derivation. For short notes, I recommend Cornell note-taking system. It's simple and proven to maximize your notes. First, in your notebook, split the page that you are writing into 3 parts. Second, write all short notes information in top left and top right. Simply treat this as regular pages. Third, the bottom portion, we reserve it for future. The mistakes that we will commit while giving test, we will write it here. In that way, when we are revising using our short notes, we will be aware of all the essential information. Now, foundation step 2. This is Abhay Singh, a civil stream topper. Abhay, despite having a huge syllabus for civil, he solved PYQ 5 times, that too with a rigid structure.
First day पे, third day पे, sixth day पे, फिर 30 day, फिर 60 day.
Now the question is why? By the way, he cracked GATE with All India rank within 1 year. Now, we have 2 types of memory. One, temporary memory, another permanent memory. Temporary memory is as the name says, it's temporary, while permanent memory is like a library in our brain. Whatever the information we add here, that can be retrieved permanently. Let's take 2 numbers, your mobile number and a 4-digit OTP that you received recently. In this moment, which one you can recollect? Obvious, mobile number, because that's in your permanent memory. Now, how to move the information from temporary memory to permanent memory? There is a research done. When we study an information, memory of it will down to 15% within an hour and down to 70% within 24 hours unless we actively revise it. Surprisingly, with just one revision, the rate at which we forget that information will slow down. Likewise, if we revise periodically at certain intervals, that information will permanently retrieved from our brain like our mobile number. But to achieve permanent memory, revision has to be active. Active revision when we actively retrieve the information from brain instead of passive rereading. Example, revision with books closed, then try to retrieve the information without opening the book. That's why Abhay solved PYQs 5 times in a structured manner. So foundation 2, cyclic active revision with problems. With that, we are done with foundation phase. but building solid foundation is, as the name says, it gave us the foundation. The effort in the last 2 months actually determines our rank. So step 3, gate preparation. Preparation phase, one should ideally start from December first week. If things get delayed or you had started late, then you must start it from January. The ideal goal of preparation phase is, what's the exact time you take to finish the entire test?
In my final exam of the gate, I finished my paper in 1.5 hours. I asked them, can I leave? They said no, so I seated there too.
Insane, but our goal is not that extreme. Instead, we should be well prepared in a way we can comfortably complete every question, and there is no better strategy than
saying, sweat more in training and bleed less in battle.
Here is how to achieve step 3 in 3 steps. Preparation step 1, the strategy. From all the toppers I have studied, I noticed some didn't have strict revision strategy, some didn't make short notes, but every single topper written as many full-length tests as possible. That's the central part of our last 2 months strategy. Ideally, we should attempt at least 15 to 20 full-length tests. The strategy is simple. Test, analyze, revise, repeat. Here are 3 important pointers. First, while giving exams, focus on accuracy. Accuracy above everything. Second is, figure out the order in which you will attempt gate exam. Some toppers attempt from question 1 to 65, some from easy to medium to hard. You have to give test and figure out which one works for you. Third, do proper analysis and improve. While analysis, note down your mistakes in the mistakes column of your short notes. And for any topics where you are lagging, solve more different and more challenging ones. Find questions outside of your PYQs. Previous ESE question bank from reputed institutes will help. Solve and get good at weak topics. Preparation step 2, build aptitude and maths routine. Swarnava Bish was the first ever GATE AR1 from 3rd year, that too from a major stream. He did everything for his preparation except
I did not prepare for aptitude as that is why one negative marking that I have got was in the verbal aptitude. So
aptitude is the easiest way to score in GATE. The weightage is certain and the syllabus is relatively small. The same goes with mathematics. Plus, everyone comes well prepared to score 28 out of 28 in maths and aptitude. So we can't afford to lose a single mark here. So how do we ensure that? For the last 2 months, every single day until the final day before the GATE exam, dedicate your first hour after waking up to aptitude and maths. Solve more problems, solve different types, and gradually increase the difficulty each day. This way, you'll build confidence and ensure you don't miss out on these easy marks. Step 3. Chase excellence. Now, in my career, after joining IIT Madras, I had the opportunity to personally talk with many toppers, educators, and I personally studied the interviews of many toppers, mainly to understand what's the best principles in their preparation strategy. But also in my journey, I have been in touch with majority of aspirants who had worked hard but underperformed in GATE exam. Time and time when I hear about their preparation strategy to find out where they went wrong. Everyone's bad marks is due to one common mistake, and it is not what you think, because as we seen with Kunal Srivatsa sir at the start of the video, anyone can crack it, but the thing that underperforming students miss that topper did is deliberate practice. Science says in order to become an expert at something, one must constantly practice above their comfort level. In the context of GATE exam, if you are already comfortable solving certain type or difficulty of a problem, there is no point in solving what you are comfortable with.
काफी सारे क्वेश्चंस रिपीटेटिव होते हैं. मैं ये क्वेश्चंस स्किप कर देता था क्योंकि इसमें टाइम भी वेस्ट होता था और आपको नई लर्निंग भी नहीं मिलती थी.
A student must solve different types of problem with increasing difficulties, and this character comes from chase excellence mindset. So step 3, chase excellence. Now my final message, have a look at this. Both aspirants had secured almost same marks, but one student had given 3 attempts, the other student had given 1 attempt, all because of one simple mindset. This is a true incident. Shubham, throughout his preparation, secured bad marks. So in January, he quits giving exams for a week and revised the complete syllabus. After that, he gave a test, but that also he got 28 marks. That moment he describes, that day I became sure that no matter how much effort I put, I can't crack it. But after wasting 16 hours that day and before going to bed, he watched a video of his educator. He said, if you put extreme efforts, even if you don't crack it, you are gonna succeed in life. I can sign in a stamp paper for that. He thought if a successful person is saying that, then it must be true. From next day, he started putting extreme efforts. He even let me put in his own words. I even solved questions while I was crying, as it seemed sure that it's impossible. Within a week, his marks crossed 50 for the first time. After 4 to 5 tests, he secured 67 out of 100, and finally he scored 71.33 marks in GATE 2020 with All India rank 21. Later, he pursued his MTech at IISc. Now he is working at Google. Let me open up a truth. The preparation strategy that I shared is just a guideline based on proven result principles, but it's very difficult to follow it religiously, and moreover, we will get get some other challenges as well. We may not be able to complete the syllabus on time. We may not be able to complete cyclic revisions. We may not be able to score well in exam. Don't get demotivated. Instead, choose to be consistent. Trust your process and fight till the last second of your exam. And that, I'm 100% sure, will guarantee to maximize your marks. And if you're serious about your GATE preparation, maximize your consistency with this daily routine system.